Restaurant week is normally a really exciting week for restaurants. A lot of people in, New York and tri-state area get to visit restaurants where they might not normally visit. The menus are discounted, and it's just really a great way for us to market ourselves to not only a regular demographic, but people who are going to come in, check us out, and then, maybe come at another, time when they're celebrating a birthday or a family occasion. So it's a big week for us. And we're really happy that New York City Restaurant & Co., who produces and markets this, decided to, really innovate and turn around the format and do it for takeout and to go.
All right, so we know how it's changed, more takeout, more to go, that type of thing. How exactly does that impact you as a restaurateur? What changes have you had to make, or is this just a continuation of what we've seen over the better part of the last year?
I think even before the pandemic, there's a lot more delivery. At one point at Crayfish Bar, we're a full-service restaurant. We're a neighborhood fine dining restaurant. So, it was really only 3% of our sales. And this year, we had to turn around and say, well, delivery needs to be at least 50 to 60% of our sales for us to survive. So it's really something that, we weren't really, we're a brick and mortar restaurant. We have, 50 full-time employees. Very labor intensive. It's fresh seafood. It's prepped and prepared every day. We have a big team. So we really are down to, a smaller menu, a skeleton crew. And we had to really innovate in terms of finding ways to, develop a robust native online ordering platform. So instead of people going to the big companies, and those big companies take, anywhere from 25 to 30% of our sale, we developed, the platform in-house to, own that relationship with the guests, drive the traffic to our website, and at least have that relationship with them, and offer them exclusive benefits, cheaper delivery. So we've done a lot inside the restaurants that I think that once things come back to normal, this will be increased sales that we never had before.
Once things come back to normal, those are big words. We're all very optimistic right now. How exactly do you think customer patterns have changed, and how have restaurant patterns changed in the pandemic, and how many of those types of patterns will continue into the future?
I think there's a lot of things that are here to stay. I think that we all thought 2021 was just going to be this magical moment where everything's going to change. I think that was just, a lot of hope in the summer. And then as we got, into the fall, we realized that this is here for a lot longer. New York City is still locked down, so we only have outdoor dining. So I think that, the restaurants all in Manhattan really had to figure out a way to, set up the street structures that are heated correctly, because the last couple of nights have been just brutally cold. And if you don't have the proper heating, customers are just not going to come in. So I think that that's been a big challenge. And that has a lot to do with your actual physical real estate, has to do with your electrical capacity on your panels. And it has to be, finding the heaters, which is basically like, a gray market item, trying to find, powerful infrared heaters at this moment. So I think that, delivery is here to stay. We've been fortunate that New York State lets us deliver liquor at this moment where they never did before.
Sure.
So that's been something that's really nice, that we're able to, for Restaurant Week, offer you this, entree and appetizer. And then we can also offer you, the ability to buy a cocktail or a bottle of wine. So we do like a wine pairing that goes exactly with that dish that we're offering. So there's ways to be creative with that. And I think that we expect for a little while, and I would say at least, till the end of the year, we're not going to get back to, people sitting elbow to elbow, 3 deep at the bar. And that's kind of the beauty of a lot of restaurants in these big cities is, the energy that comes from people being shoulder to shoulder, create something that there's just that vibe.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.